money to make your complaint, you can refer it to the Financial Ombudsman Service or the Financial Services Compensation Scheme for free. However, Money Redress are one of the UK's leading claims specialists, claiming over £47 million for missold pensions and investments, with a 5-star Trustpilot rating. Our largest successful claim is over £146,000. Get your claim started today. Text YES to 82344.
Hello?
This is the most important piece of advice I'm going to give you in your life.
Hello? What was that, Dad? Hello? Dad, I can't even hear you, man.
You get me?
I didn't get it, Dad.
You didn't get it?
I meant...
You didn't?
Hello?
Don't speak plain English. You want to answer me back?
I'm answering you back.
You think your father is a... I am not going to repeat myself.
Man.
Tired bad connections? Enjoy great quality calls with Boss Revolution, the international calling app. Download the Boss Revolution app today and get £2 free call credit.
Yeah, see the thing is, when I used to start my stream before, I would get everything ready, and like I would press stream when I'm ready to play. A lot of people have like a starting now screen that appeared, but I don't have that. But I probably won't ever have one of those. I don't know. But yeah, I'll still, because when I go live, I do a post on my own personal Facebook, Twitter, and an Instagram post which forwards on to Twitter anyway. So I've got all that set up normally before I go live, but nowadays I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to click live button, then I'm going to do all that. But the sandwich, it's spam. I don't know if you've ever heard of spam, but normally I cut my sandwiches, but today I couldn't be bothered, so oh, wow. Too much bread. I don't know what I'm doing. Even when I cut mine, I cut mine like really oddly. I don't know, because it depends how you hold it. I mean, I really used to like peanut butter sandwiches that my nan used to do. My nanny, my grandma. Everyone calls grandma different things. I used to call my grandmother nanny. But my nanny used to do me peanut butter sandwiches, and she used to cut them in like perfect squares, and I used to love that. It was just so cute. But when I cut my sandwiches, okay, this is going to be difficult to show, but I'll try. Okay, here we go. I've already eaten half the sandwich, so you know most people, they either cut from top to bottom in the middle, or they go from middle in the cross, or corner to corner. I don't. I go from not the top, but a tiny bit down, like a couple of centimeters down, and then I go from there to here. I don't go down to the bottom corner, I go a little bit up. So yeah, it's not exactly corner to corner, it's not side to side, it's like in between. When I do cut my sandwiches, that is how I cut them. I don't know why, I have never seen anyone cut a sandwich like that, but one day I was just like, you know what, I want to do it differently, so I just put the knife there, and now whenever I cut my sandwiches, that's how I cut them. Sorry, so give me what, so no one has ever seen me do this apart from my girlfriend, but there we go. Sorry, I was just getting a photo from my Instagram. I always do stupid photos. Oh, but it's the wrong way round. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. Today's stream. Oh god, there's too much going on. There's too much noise. Right. That needs to stop. That needs to stop. There we go. Now the radio's only playing once.
It's not true, Nick, I'm afraid. It's Nick, it's not. Well, that doesn't mean it never happened. And
Chocolate. I'm live playing Fantasy VII now. Paste. Show. There we go. I chew around the edges first and spit them. Really? Come on, Novi. You know what we're all like, especially in the Alliance chat. You're really gonna go down this line of I like it moist. I can't. You know that cross-eyed thing? No, just no. Okay. I mean, I've set my stream for 18 rated only, so I mean, meh. Oh dear. Although, speaking about the whole bread thing, my girlfriend does that as well. She doesn't chew around the edges and then spit them out. It's like a 50-50 as to whether or not she will eat the crust. Like, sometimes she'll eat it, and then sometimes she won't. But when she doesn't eat it, like, I'll show you what she does. Hold on. It's going to be difficult because I haven't cut it, but she'll wear the... How to eat a sandwich live on YouTube, Mixer, and Twitch. I was gonna do that. I used to do that actually. You got the categories of on like Twitch Mixer and all that. The channel that categorized by what game you're playing. There's always like a music category or IRL in real life category. I used to stream a few times in the IRL category on Mixer, doing man eats something, like I did man eats kebab, man eats pastry, man eats macaroni and cheese and stuff like that. I should do another one, man eats a sandwich. But yeah, she'd literally, you can't see it for it. Oh yeah, you can do it. She would rip the edges off like that, put them on her plate, leave them there. Sometimes she would give them to the dog, because obviously on these edges there aren't much filling, and I don't really think she got too much butter, spread, margarine, whatever. So she used to give that to the dog. But yeah, I eat my crust. I love crust. It fills you up a bit more as well. And I always make that mistake, because I sometimes make 2 sandwiches and then I start eating it and I'm like, oh, I'm full. Yeah, crust. Bit thicker. Yeah, I suppose it does as well, depend on how dry the edges are. Alright. On another topic, I'm genuinely looking forward to Friday. I know it's Wednesday now, it's like, Friday? Never fool! Thank you for the explanation. I can't see if you're still there or not because of how my streaming software works, but thank you for the explanation. Thank you for the explanation of the Neverfall War. Never War, whatever. Yeah, because like I said, I never used to partake in it because I just didn't understand, and when I looked at it briefly, it just spit in my eye. Yeah. It just looked really complicated, so I was like, no, that's it. And then yeah. Oh, I thought man tries to speak properly would be a better stream.
Well, in the spirit of what my last caller was talking about, the desire for politicians to work together, particularly at a time like this, what can, of course, question, but think, for example, you as the Shadow Health Minister can best contribute to this? Because I imagine that you
I forgot what I was even talking about now.
this government on.
Oh yeah, never used to do it. And yesterday I thought I missed the portal because I could have sworn I still have the message actually from Drax saying the portal was going to be at 7 o'clock UTC, and UTC is normally the same time as me. So when it said 1900 hours UTC, that's normally 1900 hours for me. So I was thinking, oh, 7 o'clock. I completely forgot about it. It got to around 8 o'clock, and I see these notifications on my my phone saying, oh, the Nether portal has been opened, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, I probably missed it. But then I went into Kings of Avalon, and I thought, it's just started. I was like, whew! I nearly had a fit. Alright, I played a card game while the portal was going on, and during Fallen Night, I was just lucky I looked at the screen at the right time. Yeah, with Fallen Knights, I didn't have to pay attention too much until it got to wave like 10, because I think I might have been one of the earlier people to join, not join, but you know when you have to reinforce the fortress for wave 10. Because wave 9 seemed to be over really quickly for me, so as soon as it was done, I was like reading the chat, like trying to take it all in to make sure because normally when Fallen Knights is going on, I don't do anything. I just let it defend because, you know, I'm lucky enough not to need reinforcement or anything. So yeah, I normally don't do anything. I was trying to really pay attention. So after wave 10, I thought, you know what, I don't care about wave 20 or 19 or whatever, I'll just leave my phone there. And so I was eating dinner, watching YouTube videos, and then I suddenly remembered it was still on. I thought, oh, Fallen Night's over. Let's check messages, see if I've successfully defended, and I had. So that was nice. But yeah, I just want to get more involved. Because I remember, I don't know if you were in an old alliance called D&D, but in that alliance, I was R3. And I really like being R3. I think at one point in one alliance I was R4. Although I'm not sure I was R4 in... I can't remember if I was in R4 in any alliance in Kings of Avalon, or whether I'm thinking about Guns of Glory. And that was weird, because I played Guns of Glory first, then I switched to Kings of Avalon, because I'll be honest, the only reason I started playing Guns of Glory, the only reason I started playing Kings of Avalon, because I was trying to get free points in another app. You know, like, it's like Misplay. Oh, have you heard of Misplay? You can collect points and redeem them. No, it wasn't called Misplay, but it was like Misplay. So, like, you play games, you get points in another app, and then you can redeem them for, like, tokens and, you know, real money. I think I got about £40. So, you know, that's enough to buy a game or two, depending on the game. But yeah, that's the only reason I started playing Guns of Glory and Kings of Avalon. Guns of Glory, the alliance I was in, that kept merging with other ones, and I didn't... It was way too much for me in the end. Like, the way they were doing things, and like I didn't know half the people. It was just kind of weird. Kings of Avalon nearly went the same way. But I think I kind of like where we are in... Really? I don't know how to say it, because I know it's you know what, it should be right. Man tries to speak properly. RLY. I know that's the tag, but I don't know what it's got. Reborn blah blah blah. I needed 2 heroes at 5 stars to get a lot of stars. Listed in January 3rd. I think the requirements that I had for Kings of Avalon was get your stronghold to level blah blah blah. I think, and that was the same with Guns of Glory. Yeah, because I did see a lot of offers that were like, you know, try and get a hero to, you know, like what you said, a hero to two heroes at 5 stars. It's not exactly the same, but one's like that. There might have been one like that, but I can't remember because I haven't looked at it in ages. Yeah. But that's the other thing. Some of them had time limits on them to do the offers. Some of them didn't. The ones that didn't have time limits, I was like, yay, great, you know, play it leisurely. But I think Guns of Glory and Kingdom of Avalon, they had time limits on, so you had to go hardcore at that. But there was another game, I can't remember what it was called, but the rewards for it were as you leveled up. So the ultimate reward for getting to level 50, whatever, you know, 20 million points to get to level 50. But when you got to level 5, you got like 250,000 points. When you got to level 10, you got 1,238,762 points. Something like that. So the rewards went up incrementally. So I thought that was good as well, because that meant if you didn't get to the ultimate, you know, what was being advertised, get to level 50 in this game and you get 1 billion points. If you didn't get there, you at least got something, you know, as you were going along. Because otherwise it would have made effort not worth it. Yeah, that's English, I'm sure. I'll be honest, this is the first. I'm 20 minutes into my stream and I haven't even started playing yet. Hey Novi, if you're still there, do you have Instagram at all? I just post a lot of stuff there. I say a lot of stuff, mainly when I'm going live and sometimes random stuff. Ooh. What's your name? I will be honest, it's easier to keep things the same. Yeah. Oh, okay. No, I don't want... Not capitals, dickhead. No. I think I found you. Lover of life. Also, coffee is life. Hey. If that's your surname, that's a cool surname, by the way. I'm gonna say Gunnarson. Or is it Gunnarsson? Or Gunnarsson? I don't know how it's pronounced, so, I spent the month. Walker Shirley. Yeah, oh, sorry, my real name, by the way. No, it's not. It was your mother's surname. Until she... Oh, so your mother's maiden name. Alright. You was about to change it now. You was about to change it, but now it had a bad reputation. What, the old name had a bad reputation and you want to keep it? Or your new name had a bad reputation, so you're going to keep the old name? I'm confused. It doesn't take much to confuse me, I'll be honest. Hence why I didn't understand the Neverfull games. It genuinely doesn't take much. Novi had a bad reputation? Is that bad reputation worldwide, or just where you live in your home country? Because I don't know anything about the name Novi. I've never heard anything to do with the name Novi or anything bad reputation. The only place I've heard. Ah, okay, where you live? Okay. The only place I've seen the name Novi is on Kings of Babylon Review. Hold on one second. Okay. I apologise for any slight humming. About to put my fans on because it is hot. It's a Finnish name. Oh, okay. I want to be really nosy and ask, like, why is there a bad reputation, but at the same time I know it's like, you know, that's quite that would be quite personal to you, so I'm not genuinely asking. Oh, okay. Okay, so basically there was someone with the name Novi that was a catfish in your area then. Was it her surname or her first name? Oh, it's got to be surname. So we're talking about surnames, yeah, sorry. They would even search for Novi on Google and call them all in the search for my mother. So the rest of the family who actually had Novi as the surname changed it. Jesus Christ. That sucks. You know, having to actually like proper change your name because, you know, you need to get like a certificate for name, you know, getting your name changed, and that certificate is called different things in different countries, but like basically a name change certificate, and then you need to inform everywhere where your name is registered. So, you know, your bank, the doctor's surgery, you know, the insurance people, tax, and oh, blimey, that's hassle. Just because someone else decided they were going to try and fraud people online by being a catfish. Oh. I do apologise. You know, I'm just going to put my BRB screen on because, yeah. Oh, there we go, that's better. Right. I'm still here. Oh, there we go. That's better. So I had to stand up and wipe all the crumbs off my t-shirt, and when I stand up, the camera looks right at my belly. And my belly, I'm not camera shy, but my belly's camera shy. So yeah. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Luckily the people who changed it. Sorry. Luckily the people who changed it just changed to their father's surnames instead. Okay, yeah, that makes it simple. So you still keep something of your family's name. And as I mentioned, my mother changed her name when she got married with a man from the UK, by the way. Yeah. So I'm assuming she's still married. So you have a British stepfather then? Yeah. Interesting. Oh. Yeah, again, apologies for the but it's very hot. Hold on. Ah, but I rarely meet them. Did, did that bother you that you rarely meet them? Do you want to meet them more, or do you not like them? You know. Yeah. Nah. Nah. Yeah, we're good. Chocolate. I remember these when I was a little boy. I always like having sweets that are the same, like, you know, when you're an adult. And, like, these sweets are exactly the same as I remember them. They taste like shit. Like, cheap, shitty chocolate. But there's something about, like, cheap chocolate that, you know, is just sort of nostalgic. Um, I don't have a good relationship with my mother. After she's done and put me through. I am reading, by the way. And she has been given chances to prove she has changed, but now I just don't have the energy to. Yep. You know what? I know someone who could be in that similar situation right now. Um, a friend of mine is living with. She still lives at home with her mum. And it would be so much better for my friend if she, you know, moved out and my friend lived by herself, kind of thing. You know, she's got some mental health problems, so living on her own is not a great idea, but it would be better than living with her mum. And I know a bit about it because I used to live there as well. I lived with my friend and her mum for about 6 years, and every now and then she'd just have to hump with me, the mother that is, and she'd be like, "Right, that's it. I want you out. Get out." You know, blah 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 blah. And then like a week later, it was like she had forgotten. That wasn't the only thing, you know. She used to drink a lot as well. Who smoked weed, but when I say drink a lot, I mean like every freaking day. And in her defense, it did calm down. When I left, she wasn't drinking every day, but you know, it was in excess at least once a week. I'm all up for drinking, you know. I drink very rarely, but yeah. Um, so yeah, I do get where you're coming from in terms of, obviously, I'm not going to ask why. Please don't tell me, okay? It's, you know, personal stuff. But I get what you mean about, you know, a child not having a good relationship with their mother, and you know, it's just like, you know what, I can't be bothered with you anymore. Just whatever, kind of thing. Do you still live with your mum, or have you broke free? Yeah, yes, yeah, yeah. It's just enough. Yeah. Um. No, no. You moved to your father when you was 13. That's the thing. My mum and dad didn't used to live together. Um, and that was normal for me. I was well aware as a child that there were other families where, you know, mummy and daddy and child lived together. I was well aware of that. And it didn't bother me. That was just normal. I accepted that for years and years. And every Saturday, my dad would come round to my mum's, pick me up, and we would spend the day at his house. And that was just normal. You know, I loved seeing my dad on Saturday. When it got to the point when I was older, um, he didn't used to come round every Saturday, but I would end up going around there myself on the local bus, or when I, you know, finished work, I'd go around there sometimes. Um, but there was never any, bad blood. Like my mum and dad are friends. They're still good friends even to this day. Everyone gets along. So they did live together until I was like 4 years old or something apparently, and then they split up. But I understand that I have been very, very lucky because I've heard so many stories of parents that live together for a few years when the baby's born, just for the baby, and then they split up and then it goes bad. I've heard a lot of that, and I do understand I'm very lucky. And for a while I just thought it was kind of normal that mum and dad got on even if they weren't together. But then I learned, so I'm not ignorant. And there was a point to this. Oh God! Don't type. I'm just gonna hide the chat. I can't see the chat. No, my dad used to go over there every Saturday. That was it. Yeah, and then one day, and this was after my dad stopped picking me up on a Saturday, and I would go around there randomly myself. I suddenly thought, why don't I live with my dad? Why have I never asked? I want to live with my dad. I never asked that. I think I first thought about it when I was maybe like 15 or 16 or maybe 13 or 14. I don't know. Somewhere in my early teens, I started thinking about that. But up until that point, I just accepted that was normal. I live with my mum. I go visit my dad. And I just thought, I always wondered, what would my life have been like if I had grown up with my dad? I hate to say it, but I think my life might have been a bit better. Oh. Meh, that's just that. Right, okay, I'm gonna unhide the chat now. Oh, you haven't said anything. Oh, you're so kind. We're actually gonna play now. Oh no, I don't regret it. Don't get me wrong, I don't regret it. I just always wonder what would life have been. I think it might have been better, but I don't regret having just grown up with my mum. So, oh yeah, exactly, yeah. Oh, I totally agree. You have become the person you are right now because of the life you've had. I think about that all the time. Like, it's the little things as well. Like, oh god. Say you bought a block of cheese. This is really weird. Okay. I'm gonna make my camera bigger just for a moment because it makes sense. Okay. Right. Say you bought a block of cheese. Now go with me on this one. Say this is a block of cheese. Okay. Sometimes cheese comes in this sort of shape. Now, when I was really young, I used to. Oh yeah, thank you. I used to get the block of cheese with a knife and cut that way. Okay, I always used to cut it, and sometimes it would go a bit, like that. Sometimes it would go like that, but I'd stand it upright. And then I had a friend stay over with me for a couple of weeks. Some dude named Tristan Lakeman. I still remember his name. We fell out, and I tried to contact him various times throughout the years. I don't necessarily want to be bum buddies. I just want to say, sorry for how our friendship ended, and yeah, just move on, kind of thing. But anyway, yeah, he was like a trainee chef, and he turned it sideways so that it was laying on its side, so there's less space from top to bottom of where you're going down, and he just cut like that. And I was looking at him like, what the hell are you doing? Turning it on the side, you weirdo! So I cut my cheese like that, and he cut it like that. And ever since then, I have always cut my cheese like that. Regardless of whether it's the wrong way or not, okay, I always cut my cheese like that. And that's because of, one person. So if someone sees me doing that, and they do it because they've seen me do it, that's because of someone else. When I used to brush my teeth, this is embarrassing, but I used to leave the tap on when I brushed my teeth for the whole 2 minutes. And then I had a girlfriend once, and she had a go at me for it, in a kind of, why are you leaving? Why are you leaving the tap on while you brush your teeth? And I was just like, because I've always done that. And nowadays, ever since then, when I'm brushing my teeth, I wet the toothbrush up a little bit first, and I turn the tap off. I only turn it back on once I've finished brushing my teeth, and then you go to rinse. I feel weird because I'm trying to look at myself, but then the camera's up there. It feels weird looking into the camera because then I can't see what I look like. What else? Oh, you get burgers that are like pre-made in like plastic packages that you can microwave. Do you have microwavable burgers? Okay, where you can put it in the microwave for like 60 seconds and then it's done, kind of thing. Do you have that? Because I don't, I haven't been to many other countries. It's been a long time since I have been to another country. Oh wait, you said you were going to send something. I don't know. You don't know. Okay. Well, there are these burgers that come in microwavable. The package isn't microwavable, but the burger is microwavable. If that's you, if that. You know what? I've always wanted one of those cheese cutter things because they would do the perfect slice. Just. I love that. This is the way. Oh dear. Accepted. Started following someone like my photo. Oh my god! I'm just an Insta whore. But yeah. Yeah, little things like that. There was something else. Oh yeah, the whole microwavable burger thing. When I used to do that, because in the packaging you get the bottom part of the bun, you get the beef, and then the top part of the bun, and then a slice of cheese. Thank you. So I'll say that again. In the packaging you get the bottom part of the bun, the beef, the top part of the bun, and a slice of cheese. And when I used to do it, I used to assemble the whole thing. So I'd get a plate, I'd put the bottom part of the bun, the beef, the cheese, the top part of the bun, and I put that straight into the microwave and just do it like that. But then I was working somewhere, and in the staff room canteen, I saw someone with one of these burgers. They got it out of the packaging, but instead of fully assembling it, what they did, instead of fully assembling it, they got bottom part of the bun there, then they put the beef bit there, and then they put the top bit there. They microwaved it, but they did it all separate. And in my head, again, I was thinking, what are you doing? But it turns out that's actually a better way to do it, because when you fully assemble this burger and put the cheese in it, the cheese melts all weird. But if you do it all separately, it tastes nearly like a real burger. Yeah, it's just going back to the whole, and I can still see it in the chat, you have become the person you are right now because of the life you've had. I'm going to say this once, I'm going to say it quickly. Pay attention, because I don't want to have to repeat myself. The only reason I know the things I know now is because of the people I've dated. I have learned things. And I don't want to be big-headed, but my girlfriend is not left wanting for more in the bedroom department. There you go. Anyway, I think I'm meant to be playing a game. But going on that just for a moment, it's like, I find that weird because I'm at a good stage now with the girlfriend that I'm with at the moment, and I'm definitely at that point in my life where I don't want to be, you know, sleeping around. I never slept around anyway, but you know, you get these people that are like, oh, I'm young and I want to have loads of fun and, you know, sleep with loads of people. I've literally had people say that to me, and I'm like, nah, I've never wanted that. But I'm definitely at that point in my life where I not that I can't be off, but I just don't want to. I think I've found someone, and I'm quite happy with her. Um, I've moved in with her after dating for like a month. There is a reason why I moved in with her after 1 month. Um, because again, you remember earlier I was saying about I lived with a friend and her mum. Her mum did that thing again where she said, "Right, that's it. I want you out." Blah 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 blah. And this time I was like, you know what? I've had enough. I don't have to live somewhere where every month, every couple of months, I'm being told I need to, you know, leave, and then like a week later, I'm being told nothing. So it just got on my nerves. So I left, and now I'm living with my girlfriend. Yeah, but what you said, haha, just thinking about what you said. Um, I have magic fingers, okay, and a magic tongue. I'm not. It's the one, two things. It's the two things I try to be good at because you know what? I can't stand guys that because I've had not I've had girls, but I've heard of women who said like, you know, their guy, you know, they're having sex in the bedroom or wherever, I guess. The guy comes, she doesn't, and then the guy just wants to go to sleep or just cuddle afterwards. That's fucking rude. I find that rude as fuck. So my modus operandi, the way I work, the way I do business is sort out her business first, and then if I can be bothered, I will sort myself out. You know, she's lying in bed just like, ha. You know, so she's lying in bed after, you know, I've taken care of business for her. I love afterward though, because I do it. I always do this about 5 seconds afterwards. I always go, "You right there?" And her response is just, eh. I always laugh as well. Oh, I always say something stupid like stupid but funny. But afterwards I'm like, "You right there?" Yeah, like, well, I'm gonna sleep now. Night. I just say it really quickly and like rudely, but she knows I'm joking, so. But yeah, I just find that rude. I honestly do find it rude because it's like, oh, I don't want to be sexist, and you know it isn't sexist. It's like if both people in the relationship look after each other, then it works. So I don't feel that there's a lot of things I can do in the bedroom because I have confidence issues about some things. But certain things I can do, I hone my skills in on very well. Oh God, why is it so hot? And yeah, if both people sort of look after each other as best as they can, then it works well. It shouldn't ever be one-sided. Because like at the moment I don't work, and it's a bit difficult because of the dog that has an injury. She needs to be looked. There needs to be someone paying attention to her because otherwise she just bites through her bandage and then the wound will take longer to heal. So when her wound is properly healed, I will look for a job. So at the moment, I'm just in the house all the time, and I do all the housework. I think the cooking is probably like 50-50. But yeah, I just try and do what I can. And every day when I wake up, it's the same routine. Washing up, make the bed, take the bins out if they need to be taken out if they're full. Maybe put some laundry in the washing machine, or take some stuff out of the dryer. And only when I've done all the housework, and washing up the dishes. And only when I've done the housework, that's when I'll play games. So if you ever see me playing games, the housework is done. I don't play games until housework is done, because otherwise I can't sit down and... Because if I'm sitting down and there is housework to be done, all I'm thinking about is, oh, I need to do the housework. I need to do the housework. I need to wash up. I need to do the dishes. I need to clean the bath. I need to make the bed. So yeah. Again, I've forgotten where my point was, but yeah, everything 50-50. Cut the cheese. Supposed to cut it from the top. You play too much. I haven't even started playing a game yet. I've been streaming for nearly an hour. I've been talking to you for nearly an hour, pretty much. I need to take better care of my apartment. Oh dear. Oh yeah, because you said you were in you said you were nearly neighbours with your dad. Nearly neighbours with your dad. I'm gonna look up the chat. Go up. If you type anything new, I can't see. Oh, you now I am my dad's neighbour. Not nearly, but you are your dad's neighbour. Okay, I got that wrong. But yeah, everything is good. Oh yeah. Oh, that was the other point I had. Yeah, because I don't work, I tried to do a lot around the house. So you know, I know when she gets in, because she works at the local supermarket, so she hasn't stopped since coronavirus started. Sorry, COVID-19. I hate people. I don't say I hate people, because that's a strong word. But I find it slightly annoying when someone said coronavirus, because coronavirus is the name for a group of viruses. COVID-19 is the specific name for the type of coronavirus that it is. And I have to sort of hit myself in the face, eye in my hand, when I catch myself saying coronavirus. And so yeah, COVID-19, yeah, since COVID-19 started, she hadn't stopped working, because she works in the local supermarket. And it was, well, there were a lot of people being very nasty towards her, like people calling her baby killers and like, oh, you're gonna kill my child. Why? Because you won't let me buy 3 Lunchables instead of 2 Dairy Lunchables. Literally, like, you know, Dairy Lunchables. Please tell me you know what Dairy Lunchables are. Please, oh please. Oh. But nope. You know what? I'm gonna send you a picture. Right, I'll talk to you while I'm sending this. But this woman, this was at the stage of the coronavirus where they had just started imposing limits, restrictions on how much of any one product people could buy, and and a customer came in and they wanted to buy 3 of this particular product, and ooh, I'm just going to take a screenshot. I can't bother to say the image properly. And yeah, she wanted to buy 3 of this particular product, but my girlfriend was having to tell her, sorry, you can only buy 2. And she started saying something along the lines of like, oh, well, what am I going to do for my kids? My kids need to eat. You're killing my kids. Something along those lines. I can't remember exactly. But that was before my girlfriend told me what the product was. When she told me what the product was, I burst out laughing like, oh my god, you're so ridiculous. And when I show you the product as well, I've just sent that to you in Discord, by the way. So When she told me what it was, I just burst out laughing because I was like, oh, for God's sake, really? A customer wanted 3 of these products but could only get 2 and was like, and in my head I'm thinking, because if you can see what it is, okay, it's like these little biscuits, little sort of savoury kind of biscuits, tiny slices of cheese, little square slices of cheese, little square, and tiny round circles of ham. Snacks, okay, that's just a snack. You could have quite easily, because the kids weren't going to school, so it's not like they needed it for them. She could have quite easily bought a massive pack of biscuits, 1, a massive pack of ham, 1, a massive pack of cheese, 1, and made it herself. But no, my girlfriend gets called a baby killer. Oh God. People need to learn how to cook better food. Maybe you should. No. If anyone's gonna start a food channel, it's Drac. Okay. I see the stuff that she puts in the food bit, and it's just like, ah, ha 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 ha. Funny. You know, for a second I read that and just went, they will learn how to burn their food, but they're still gonna. I'm like, what are you on about burning their food? Oh wait, yeah. I burnt those dumplings. Haha. Yeah, she's like the granny everyone wants to have. Don't. I just take a screenshot of this chat right now. La 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 la. Actually, technically, you haven't said Drac. Okay, hold on. You have not said Drac. So even if I took a screenshot, it wouldn't make any sense unless someone was watching this now. I'll go into the AC chat. Hey, anyone want to come watch my stream? Nobody's calling Drac a granny. Oh man. Oh dear. You really want me zeroed? No. I've got to play a little bit of the game. Right, let me just play a little bit of the game, okay? Actually, no. Oh, I can't even hear the game. A headset. There we go. For a second, I didn't read the word zeroed, and I literally just thought you typed, you really want me, and I was like, whoa! You have a boyfriend. I told you I have a girlfriend, and then I read the word in my head, and then I read the word zeroed, and I was like, oh! Whew. I mean, you're a lovely girl, Novi, but I have a girlfriend, okay? Please, ladies. The price of stardom. Oh no, what was it in... Were you in chat the other night when, I'm still calling her Elaine. I know her name is, Puppykins now, but it's Elaine. Her name is Elaine. Her name will always be Elaine to me, because that's where I remember talking to her as Elaine. Oh, that's fake. Oh, by the way, that's fake confidence. I know it's probably not her real name, but yeah, Elaine. I know it's probably something Cooper, because that's her name in Discord. But yeah, were you there? I think it was yesterday. Where she was something about getting creamed, and that just kind of it rolled off a little bit. Who's getting creamed? Oh no, she said something about me wanting her if there's cream involved. I said, oh, at least I know how to get you. At least I know how to get you to want me. And I said, I think I just said, oh, I'll want anyone if there's cream involved. I can't remember what she said, but I remember exactly what I said, which is, I'll want anyone if there's cream involved. At least I think so. Yeah, that's what I said, but I can't remember what she said. So don't quote me on that. Don't go running off to Puppykin Lane being like, so, you and Dr. OEC getting your cream on, eh? Woo! it's a weird thing to say, but there was stuff before that, so it wasn't completely random. You know, the conversation was flowing that way. Okay, I didn't just burst out and say, "I want anything if it's with cream." I'm not some weirdo. Although speaking about weird, not going back to food again. When I was a child, I used to cut up lumps of cheese and dip them in honey. I've never seen anyone do it, but one day I was just like, dip. It's really weird because it gives the cheese, and this only works with cheddar cheese. I definitely wouldn't try it with like a brie or a halloumi or blue or anything like that, because brie would just be too creamy. Roux, again, too creamy. Halloumi, that would be too hard unless you cooked it. I do like cheddar, but my favourite cheese, although I don't have it too often, I haven't had it for like a couple of years because it's just so expensive, and I cannot condone spending the amount of money on it that it costs, and that is halloumi. I'm going to type it because it'd be easier if I just you know what I need to do? I need to sort out that. That's what I need to do. Priest cheese. Priest cheese. Okay, I haven't heard of that, but alright, I'm just gonna find a picture of some halloumi cheese. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's a good one. Alright, give me a second. Come on, load. Right, save. Downloads. Halloumi Novi, even. We'll get there. Oh, it's not sticky. Browse. What the fuck is that? Okay, so. Huh? Oh, where did I just saved the photo. Oh, it's a bloody wrong format. Right. Open image. JPEG. Yay, downloads. There we are. Downloads. Done. Yeah. Hello. I could quite easily slice up some halloumi, lightly fry it for like 1 to 2 minutes each side. It doesn't take long to cook, it really doesn't. That's what I love about halloumi. Lightly fry it for about 1 to 2 minutes each side. I could just eat the halloumi off a plate. But it's just so expensive. It's just here it's so expensive. My favourite is Plastos. I'm gonna look that up right now. Hold on. Toast. What? Hold on. It looks like. Hold on. Okay. Oh, you sent a picture as well. Hold on. I'm looking at that image right now. Hold on, let's have a look. Jesus Christ! I'm just reading that Wikipedia entry. Prastos. I'm probably getting that so wrong. I apologise if I mispronounced that. I'm just going to say cheese. Cheese is sometimes soaked or cured in whiskey or other spirits. What? Yeah, I have my cheese with a side of alcohol. A version of this particular cheese, aged for 12 months and cured in absolute vodka, has been marketed as a vod cheese. Jesus Christ. Dude, pardon me. I'm just trying to have a look at the pictures of it to see if there's anything that it looks like. Because I'll be honest, when you first showed me one of the photos and it's like a sort of triangle, I thought that was brie, and I was like, oh yeah, it's like brie cheese, and I was like, oh. Yeah, there is one photo, and it looks like it almost has holes in. But yeah. Enough about cheese. Why is that unopened? What's going on? I've got to go to the liquor store soon. Well, you don't have to. You just want to, okay? Let's not confuse needs with wants. And it had literally been over an hour, and what I've done is I've loaded the game up and I've pressed a couple of buttons to get through some dialogue. Oh god. Alright. So speaking of, so I've got to go look at stuff soon. Speaking of alcohol law, I don't need to, but I have to. Haha! I shall never come to a stream again. You only get sidetracked. Well, no. It's just if you had jumped into the stream and I was already playing the game, I probably would have still continued talking to you, but still playing the game. But because I wasn't playing the game, I don't know. I'm just kind of having fun, just chatting. How you doing? You alright? Yeah. Sorry. How are you doing? Are you okay? Okie dokie. I tell you what though, it is genuinely warm. I mean, the dog's lying in the middle of the floor. Okay, I'll just wait 15 minutes after you started the stream. I'll remember that, but I'll still be there 15 minutes just waiting for you. Hi. Ah! Alright, okay. Oh yeah, speaking about Neverfall, I don't know if I... Oh, okay, well, you're leaving. Okay, then. Okay. I don't know if I've been added to the participant list. Because I checked, like, you know you can check the Neverfall event thing, and you can click on participants, and there's like a tick by loads of names. There's no tick by my name, but I definitely told Drac I wanted to do it, but I don't want to be naggy. Yeah, I did. You know when she sent the message saying can you please tell me in the next 24 hours if you're going to be participating in Never? I asked her a question first, to which she responded, and then I replied saying yes, definitely. I want to participate. Count me in, kind of thing. But I don't, and please don't ask her on my behalf. Please do not ask her. She's going to send the list in today, so it's done it to yeah. I'll ask her. I'll remind her because yeah, I want to be more involved. but I don't want to be naggy at the same time.
Indeed.
I can play games as well. Look.
Caller from later. Hi, Caroline.
Uh,
You wanted to talk about.
hold on. There we go. You could just say you're looking forward to Neverfull when she's online. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, clever. I like it. Right. If you can wait 1 minute before you have to leave, then I'm going to do something cool. Well, yeah, need to leave. You need to get alcohol. um,
Yeah, but how's she coping?
ta-da! One day I'm going to do like a full stream of where I'm just playing bloody blah. Back to Facebook. This is the first time this year I'm going to buy alcohol, so don't get me don't get me in as an addict.
It has, isn't it?
Hold on.
I mean, it will. You know, it will end. It will end.
Were you watching my stream before when I had Kings of Avalon up? I think you were.
Then, isn't it? And how we.
I'm doing this as if you've never seen it, kind of thing. But I was like, oh wait, hang on a second. You have.
The day as much as possible is. I mean, it's. I know it sounds a bit trite, but I think we absolutely have to. Caroline, thank you. Caroline coming from Lucy Bassett there about her daughter. Ken's called from Dagenham. Hello, Ken.
Wow, that's insane.
I'm fine, thank you. Yes, I'm safe. I'm not sure I'm sane, but I'm safe. No, I know.
You want to chow me down now, okay? So yeah. Oh, Fallen Knights. Hell yeah. Not bad. Yeah, thanks very much. Very much, thank you. Return from gathering, blah blah blah. I do the same routine every time I come on here. I'm not going to tap the alliance. I want to tap the alliance chat, but I've already been told by Thing not to. So I asked Drac like, could I stream? She said, yeah, fine, but no alliance chat on stream. Ooh, yay! I got a chest, but it's absolutely useless to me because I don't have a freaking key to open it. Dragon Spirit. Okay. Oh, that Dragon Spirit. Okay, sorry. When you meant the Dragon Spirit, I thought you meant the Spirit XP of the the Dragon skills. Are you plundering every day? Yeah, I do it every day.
Yeah.
I'm just not strong enough to get past this current bit. Although I might be now, because I think I upgraded some equipment. So yeah, look, times today 013, so I can't do that one anymore. I can do that one now because yeah. Wow, what's up? Huh, no, okay, listen, okay. I'm listening. I'm always up for getting tips. Ah, plunder every day. Yeah, I do. Then go to exchange. Yeah.
You have to be then.
Oh yeah, I used to. Yeah, I always do that. I've got quite a lot of healing speed ups. I'm pretty certain. Oh, 450. Oh no, how many healing speed ups have I got? Yeah, as you can see at the moment, I have 50. I've and 11 5-minute ones. I've got quite a few. You can never have too. You know what? That is true. They do reset every day, so I'll get 10 more. It's a lot for me. I don't often need to use them, so I mean, it's okay for me. Although, what I really am proud of, 70. I got that from the the spinny thing. That was brilliant because oh, well, I set them up to gather earlier. See, I've still got some gathering time left. So yeah,
Well, Ken, thank you.
because I already exchanged for some items earlier
Been talking about it with your
in the Spire.
pictures of different schools, but I keep and all of those logistical difficulties
Oh, always do,
make perfect sense.
always do.
It's so difficult, isn't it? It's going to be so.
At the moment, I'm always trying to get those Black Horn of Skane.
Says he loves the show. Always nice to hear. Thank you, Jonathan. We
Yeah,
really
Black Horns. Yeah. As you think, look at that. You can see it says 0, so I've already collected the Wildfire scroll for today,
their year.
and you can see the Black Horn.
Stepping stone.
Already collected it today,
We've had our recent Wimbledon
and the Dragon XP. There's only 15 left because
we look to take
I didn't have enough to get all of them.
the feedback has been
So
I'm not sure how we're going to deal with
yeah.
educational support.
So yeah,
We're too
I'm doing okay in that part.
for an architect, but we're keen to opportunities we can despite the impact and the following concerns. Well, I hope we manage to. I hope somebody managed
Trial
to
shot.
get that apprenticeship.
Oh,
It would be a shame for it to go to waste.
trial shot.
News at 3, as promised. We're going to talk about the arts in the broader sense of the word, the arts. We've heard a lot about the Premier League, haven't we? Football starting again. Nothing wrong with that. A lot of people like football. But a lot of people like theatre, cinema, musical venues,
Okay, the question: what is the point in the Alchemist's Corner?
and they're not happening. Museums
I've never understood it.
closed down, all stopped as well. Just how bad
Oh.
and we'll hear as well, we're going to hear from Jake Robbins and
Yeah.
the Nottingham Playhouse regional theatres, again,
Yeah,
particularly
because I don't think I'm going to need these particular ingots. I don't think I'm going to need them again because I've already. Well, let me show you. Let me show you. Armoring. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I can't. Hold on. That's the thing. Those ingots, the one I have 300 prosperity set. Prosperity set. Oh yeah, those I only have 15 of those ones, so I won't get rid of them. But the other one that I have 370 of, the only thing I can use it for is the fighter set, the warrior set, the warmonger set. I can't use it for Death Seeker, so the only thing I can use it for are these three that are on the screen now. I'm not going to be making any of them, and the warmonger helmet, that's already maxed out at level 5 anyway. So I suppose I could exchange those ones. Mm. Well, I've got better equipment of the Death Seeker set. Would that not be better?
school next month. Patel says the government is being practical and pragmatic over the plans for some pupils in England to return on the 1st of June. Teaching unions have expressed concerns about safety.
Oh, training capacity plus 20%.
And the fast food chain McDonald's has opened 30
Oh yeah, the helmet.
restaurants in the UK. The company says perspex screens have been installed at the branches and staff have been given
Training capacity 10%.
of workers on each site has been also reduced and temperature checks are being carried out before each shift.
Oh, don't. Now I feel like I have to keep it.
28 points at 60.
No, I'm keeping. I'm keeping the set I have. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Hold on then. Yes. Right, so not all of the armor though had those benefits. So let's see. Right, the ones that have the training capacity and training costs is, yeah, I know. That's what I'm looking at. The helmet has training capacity plus 20%. The necklace has training capacity plus 10%, and the ring has training cost minus 7%. So the only things I really need then, the helmet, the necklace, and the ring. So forging it. Got any speed ups? Oh, whatever. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. No, no, no! Oh, I just started forging the wrong thing. Shit! How do I cancel it? Armory. Crap. Can I cancel it? Seriously, can I cancel it? I need to cancel that. How do I cancel it? I see, da 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 da. Oh god. Can I cancel it? Hold on, if I go to Armory, hold on. Shit! No! Oh, fuck. Novi, help me, can I cancel it? Can I cancel it? Ah, crap. I swear they used. Nope. Oh, screw it. Yeah, I've got something I don't need. Alright, let's. I'm not going to use it. Okay, I'm not going to use it. Don't care. Alright, let's do it slowly. Training capacity plus 30% now. And what's the next one? Yep. Okay. No speech of armor, doc. Yeah, alright. Shut up! Oh, whoops! Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to hold on. Right. Right. Yeah, we'll speed up.
We absolutely do. And it's funny, when I went to see Leo Kochtat, I hadn't been to the theatre for about probably 2
No,
years.
I don't want to check.
As I was sitting there watching this, it's just, I was thinking, why do you
I'm not
not
changing.
come to these things more often? You know, particularly in London where it's all on your doorstep. You know, but even outside of London, there are some.
It's working.
Go on, go
That's
on.
what we'll leave it at.
Expensive, yeah, sure, that's true, yeah. But equally,
Right.
but as well as those, big sort of high
Okie
octane
dokie.
moments, there's also these sort of little clubs all over the country where up and coming artists will sing, and you get great acoustic sessions and stuff like that, and it's lovely. And yeah,
Bye.
and on a practical level, I've been talking about what schools might look like. Do you think it is feasible to have, let's say for the sake of argument, by September, is it feasible to have performances? I mean, outdoor performances perhaps easier to achieve. I mean, but in some of the beautiful, yeah, yeah. But in some of the beautiful,
And I can speak properly
well, in
too.
some of the really beautiful Victorian theatres that we have around this country, where you really do, the atmosphere is fantastic, both in the
Oh
audience
dear.
and the relationship between the audience and the stage is fantastic because of the intimacy of those spaces. Even let's say for the sake of argument, instead of having 200 people in one of those little theatres, in the audience you have 50. I mean, that really changes things for the actors as well, doesn't it? Yes, yeah.
Don't even go. Oh, enough of the chowing. I said not chow you. Enough of I'm trying to play a game. I'm trying to play a game.
No, but it is. It is.
Same.
Yes. 80%. You're also not everybody, but typically you're part of this kind of troop as well, aren't you? You know, a gang. And yeah, I suppose that's true of everybody to some degree. But everyone else seems to relate to
Everyone
those
else is like,
things as well.
what's going on?
I mean, I've been lucky that
Ah,
I'm a bit of a
alright.
jack of all
Oh
trades.
my god.
We could say magic man. In that I do lots of
I wouldn't
different
say that.
things.
Hi,
For
you
example,
fuck.
this morning I might go do papers at the weekend. You know,
Ah.
my time is usually taken up doing voiceovers. Now, you can do a voiceover from home if you put one together
Oh,
without
crap,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
so you can diversify, but for performers and dancers and opera singers and musicians, oh, you know, it's a hard task. And as I say, I'm not doing a big 4x on 4x. You know, there's a
No,
lot
but
of
it's
different
but
factors.
it's also about the audiences and the potential audiences, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
not just about the actors, the musicians, the performers.
yeah,
It's about the
yeah.
audiences as well. So, from your perspective, you think outdoors is where it's going to be at. It's the summer, so that's doable at
Well,
least.
we can think at the moment the weather's so lovely, but I mean, I don't understand why art galleries are so closed. You know, because you could have,
You limit the numbers.
yeah. I mean, I go around Waitrose, you know, in one, you know, you go around those areas, don't you, and
Yeah,
keep a
yeah, yeah.
distance. So I don't see why you can't look at a painting. I don't know why exhibitions don't allow. I think that could be the next thing. As I say, incrementally, we'll get there. It's just, you know, it's just all the performances cancelled, postponed. We don't really know who's. My daughter Emily ASAP, she's embarking on a big tour in October. We're hoping it's still going to go ahead, but we don't know. And it's the not, you know, it's the not knowing what to do.
It is. It is. And I mean, that we'll get more detail in the summer, but like you say, we don't know more. Kate,
And
good to
like
talk to you as ever.
everybody
Thank
will
you.
have your job is
I
good
am.
and we need it. We need to hear you on radio. You're brilliant. But you are only
White.
you know, you're still there. You're still there. And
Yeah.
So it's
well,
white.
there's all these actors going a bit stir, you know.
No, I'm not surprised. I'm surprised very much the fact that I can continue to go to work, not least because my microphone is approximately 2 feet away from my bed, Kate,
Oh, really?
which makes a great change. Listen, good to talk to you, and do keep us posted when you next perform. Thanks, Kate. Kate Robbins, actress and writer, voiceover artist, brilliant and precious. It's my main memory of Kate. What are you missing? What are you missing when it comes to the arts, culture? Is Kate right? Can we start now thinking of outdoor performances? Should we start thinking of opening museums again, limiting the numbers in the way that we do about supermarkets? Is culture in the long term, maybe not the short, but in the long term, as we look ahead to how long this might continue, is it just as vital as some of the more day-to-day functional things like shopping for our food? 03456060973, the number to call. You can text on 84850 or tweet at LBC. And as well as your calls and texts and tweets, I will talk to Stephanie Sir, the Chief Executive of the Nottingham Playhouse, a little later, and we'll get the latest from Southend Beach as well. It's all coming up here on LBC. It's 16 minutes past 3.
This is LBC. This is an important update from the government about coronavirus. We all need to stay alert so we can control the virus and reduce the risk of infection. Staying alert means you must stay at home as much as possible. Work from home if you can. Limit contact with others. Keep your distance if you go out. And wash your hands regularly. Do not leave home if you or anyone in your household has symptoms. Stay alert. Control the virus. Save lives.
And now follows an important announcement from HealthSpan. Not all supplements are created equal. Oh no, they're not. You see, we think it's important to take care of your health every day. Our multivitamins contain just the right levels of vitamin C and D to help support your immune system, and are specially tailored for different life stages, and we deliver them direct to your door, because that's the HealthSpan way. Well, there you go. That didn't take long, did it? We're HealthSpan. That's healthspan.co.uk. Vitamins and supplements direct to your door.
At Morrison's, get our British barbecue meat pack for £8, with 8 quarter-pounder steak burgers and 12 pork sausages, and selected packs of beer, any 2 for £16. Choose from Stella Artois, Budweiser, Sol, and many more. Morrison's. Majority of stores subject to availability. Stella and Budweiser 10 packs, Sol 12 pack, excludes Scotland and Wales. Online only. Please drink responsibly.
When the workforce returns to a new normal, they'll have a lot to learn, and that could be tricky. But with page stylus software, it's easy to create
digital training documents, tracking every employee, recording their scores, and ensuring compliance. See what we can do for you. Go to pagetiger.com and request a free branded sample. That's pagetiger.com.
Oh dear.
With gov.uk business support. Go online to get help and information to protect your business and jobs.
Phil has texted, "Hi Sheila," he says, "as well as artists and performers, don't forget all the technical and supporting crew." Rightly so. Most are freelance as well. I own a production company in Cardiff, supplying sound systems to live events. All of our work is cancelled for the foreseeable. We have hundreds of thousands of pounds in hire equipment set to the matter is very scary, says Phil. Now, I'll come back to your calls in a moment.
A lot of people with the same thing on their mind, but unfortunately they don't seem to be following our guidelines, our government guidelines at the moment. The beach this afternoon here in Southend is absolutely packed. Now, some people have been trying to socially distance on the sand and while paddling in the water, but it's quite a different story on the main area of the pavement. Although there are spaced out queues for ice creams and car park machines, you know, where people can look at the floor and follow markings of where they're meant to be standing, on the promenade area there's bikes whizzing by me, people on skateboards, others are running and passing extremely close to each other. I actually had to move right off the main pedestrian area and stand in the doorway of a closed arcade around the corner just because it was making me feel so anxious having this many people so near, particularly after being inside on my own for so many weeks now. And people here just don't seem to be that aware of how close they actually are to strangers at all. I spoke to this man who's visiting for the day after his friend who lives here told him it was quiet here yesterday.
We was across the road to the seafront. It was like 6 inches of water. It was just so close. So no one knows. No, we never noticed at all. I don't think it's all over.
How does that make you feel?
Well, they can see all the animals on there. They're taking the kids over there as well. All over there. So it's just a bit silly, is it? It's not right, is it?
Now, Southend is known for its arcades and chip shops and long pier, all of which are closed today. And that is strange in itself on a hot and sunny day like today, which for those businesses would have been among their busiest. A few small places are still open though. I asked staff at one ice cream shop who've been working all day whether they think people here have been socially distancing.
Oh, definitely not. No. But it's up to them what they want to do, isn't it? As long as we're doing what's right, the kids aren't in school, so there's more people down here than there would usually be out here. Especially on the beach, there's loads of people.
Oh, so we've got amenities down there. We've got little dots for people to stand on and queue in. People are still people come in, so it's fine.
Now, recently, pedestrianised areas along the seafront were actually made bigger here. There are cones outlining the new wider pathways as part of the local council's Stay Safe, Stay Apart campaign. Posters are up about that as well. So people wanting to enjoy a walk here can do so while still socially distancing. However, that is in place only at one end of this promenade where it seems to be working well, but as I said earlier, not working as well near the main beach area.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Just to, I mean, another example, we're talking, I know the Brexit thing's happening, we're talking about people not being able to travel. What we got there is if people aren't travelling, musicians aren't going abroad to play, there's going to be a lot more musicians in London, where I am, and in England. So you're going to have an already filled market with not many gigs, and there's going to be a lot more musicians all looking for the same work.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, seriously. I hope they can come back at some point. I've got
choose to nourish or not. You know, it's a big part of who we are. And the longer this goes on, it's going to be increasingly obvious that it's a part that we need. Of course, at the beginning of these things, we go straight to the absolute bare essentials. But in the long term, the arts are on my list of bare essentials as well. Your thoughts, keep them coming, and your own experiences if you are a performer, a singer, a writer, an actor, a director of a theatre company, whatever it happens to be, the technical side of it as well, as a texter pointed out earlier on. Rue has texted me from Bristol. Good to finally hear the arts mentioned. I was an international circus performer for almost 20 years, and like actors, our entire industry is decimated. There has been a shift to online cabaret and other online content, although the vast majority of this is unpaid work. As such, I'm now working as a delivery driver to see me through, but we just have no clue as to when it will be back to shows in front of audiences. And Tracy in Yorkshire says, she will be crying out for the return of culture. I'm a librarian currently working from home, busy helping to arrange an online literature festival for my library service in October. In the meantime, the use of electronic resources such as ebooks and audiobooks have exploded exponentially. Suddenly libraries matter again. This cultural part of our lives, she says, is so important. Thank you, Tracy. You're quite right. 0345 6060 973, the number to call. And in a few moments we'll speak to Stephanie Sir, Chief Executive of the Nottingham Playhouse, see what the pressures on regional theatres in particular might be. It's 3:30 now. You're listening to Sheet of Overview on LBC. Let's get some headlines from Dominic Ellis.
The Prime Minister has clashed with the Labour leader over the government's plans for a coronavirus track and trace system. In the House of Commons, Sir Keir Starmer told Mr Johnson there's been no tracing of cases for the last 10 weeks. The Prime Minister insisted the system will be operational in England in a week and a half. In the exchange, Boris Johnson also rejected calls to scrap the NHS immigration surcharge for care workers from abroad. The annual fee of £400 due to rise to £624 in October. Mr Johnson said the charge raised £900 million for the NHS and would be hard to replace. And the United Union has condemned Rolls-Royce's decision to cut 9,000 jobs as shameful opportunism. The Derby-based aircraft engine maker says the impact of the COVID-19 crisis has forced it to act. And the weather fine and dry with plenty of sunshine this afternoon. Most areas will be hotter than yesterday, a high of 27 degrees.
LBC. This is an important update from the government about coronavirus. We all need to stay alert so we can control the virus and reduce the risk of infection. Staying alert means you must stay at home as much as possible. Work from home if you can. Limit contact with others. Keep your distance if you go out. And wash your hands regularly. Do not leave home if you or anyone in your household has symptoms. Stay alert. Control the virus. Save lives.
Well Man and Well Woman multivitamin gummies are great tasting, vegan, and packed with 22 nutrients too, including vitamin B12 to support normal energy release. Well Man and Well Woman, yummy gummies with serious science. From Vitabiotics, the UK's #1 vitamin company. From Boots, pharmacies, and vitabiotics.com.
Landlords, is your property empty? Are you struggling to find tenants? Then speak to Finefair, London's rent guarantee company. Finefair will guarantee your rent for 1 to 5 years, with no commission, no management fees, no worries. Join the thousands of landlords already guaranteeing their rent in London and surrounding areas. Visit finefair.com, because in uncertain times, nothing's guaranteed, except your rent. Paid on time, every time. Subject to acceptance, T's and C's apply. People across the country living with health conditions are finding ways to keep their spirits up while keeping active. Like Tanya, who plays games and dances with her daughter.
Find something that you like, things like spinning around and pretending to be some sort of, I don't know, dancer. You know, stuff like that. You don't even realise you're exercising when you're doing that, and it just lifts your mood.
For ideas on how you could get moving around the home, search We Are Undefeatable.
LBC throughout the day.
With gov.uk business support. During these times, discover what support is available for your business.
I suppose drama students as well need to be thought of here. You know, young people in planning a future in the arts, planning a future in performing arts in the middle of learning their trade, and that's been interrupted for them as well, hasn't it? Stephanie Surgeons, we were talking about the everything Yes, indeed. Yeah, so I'm a bit confused with that radio bit because obviously it's a big equality, isn't it? I'm presuming we don't know what's going to happen with their employment for the next couple of years. You know, it's
Oh well, that is loud. Right. We need to do this place now. Oh, yes. Oh man. Oh, oh, I actually feel a little cool already. Oh boy. Oh god. Whew. Oh man. That almost feels chilly. Oh. Oh. Focus on actually getting some gameplay in. Just stick it in there. Oh yeah, now where's the game? Dickhead. 1 moment, please. Okay, so that's more likely to Alright. No, I want that door. I want that fucker open. Alright, hold on. What the hell? How does that look? Oh, boy. Warm, baby. Warm, baby, warm. Oh. Oh, man.
That's healthspan.co.uk. Vitamins and supplements to win.
Not me.
Since the coronavirus lockdown, men who are already under pressure from separation or divorce are in many cases suddenly distanced from their children, as well as suffering unprecedented economic hardship due to the situation. They may be asking, what can I do? What should I do? But most importantly, what must I do? At Cordell & Cordell, we understand the need to act immediately. Protect your finances and rights now and after the crisis has passed. We've stepped up our service procedures to bring you the support you need now. CordellCordell.co.uk, a partner of Mencken Canada.
might change. We've talked about it many times on air, and I know that some of you have reservations about it in countries that already have this. Spain is the example I often go to. They have much higher rates of organ donation, and I have a family member who received a kidney and a pancreas years ago, a long time ago. Subsequently went on to have 2 children. It's it's everything to the people who receive those organs. Let's talk to Sandra Curry, Chief Executive of Kidney Research UK, about this. Sandra, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
It's a big day, and yet in the middle of a pandemic, like everything else, organ donation is impacted.
Yes, it is a big day. It's been a long time coming for many people, and many of us have been campaigning and seeking this change in the law for quite some time. And it's really about being able to clarify people's wishes. And what we're hoping people will do is, because of the change in law and the opportunity to think about whether they would want their organs to be donated if they met an untimely death, can they share their wishes with their family, so that if that decision is then being asked of the family at the time, the family know what you would want, or friends, they know what you would want, and therefore they're able to honour your wishes. So that's wishes if you don't want to donate, or wishes if you do. And I think that's the most important thing people could be doing on the day of the law change is, how do they feel about that? What are their wishes? And make sure people around them know. Because, as you say, it's life-changing to have to receive, to be on the receiving end of a donated organ. Saves people's lives. I mean,
it's always struck me that that it has to be an educational process, doesn't it, to get people to come with you on this kind of thing, rather than a heavy hand, you know. But I wonder still, despite the change today, there will still inevitably be people who just don't get around to saying that they object, or their families, in the shock of losing them, might and have a real distaste about their bodies being interfered with in any ways after their death. Will say no.
And that's why I think over the next few months you'll see and hear from organisations like Kidney Research UK, other charities and health bodies saying, do try to think about it beforehand, because it makes the decision in a very difficult and fraught time around someone's death. It makes the decision much easier. It's much easier for family to know they're doing the right thing by their loved one. And it might be the last thing almost they're doing for their loved one is to uphold that wish, to either say yes or say no. So I hope the conversations over the next few months, as this law is embedded, and responding, Wales made this decision a few years ago now, and hopefully Scotland will follow next year, that we'll all be talking about it more. And it's the conversation and the thinking that will help us achieve a position where we're anticipating perhaps 700 more transplants will take place in this setting, with more people not opting out, with more people's organs available. And that's a lot of people. The impact on people who are desperately in need of an organ will be huge. So it's well worth a conversation. 5-10 minutes of your own thinking time, explore it with family, and decide how you would want that question answered if it was about you.
I've had a donor card for many, many years before this, but I'm slightly haunted by a story I covered years ago, which you'll be familiar with, I'm sure, the Alder Hay organ scandal, the baby organ scandal, and a scandal it was, where consent for a particular thing was taken, and then people ran with it and took a lot more. What safeguards are in place so that families really can trust the system?
Yeah, I mean, that was a very long time ago and very tragic period of time in the healthcare delivery, as you say. I think now there's much more openness around the teams that are working in that setting, and great protocols protect decision making now, and I think that's another reason why we want people to be making their own decision and being clear about that. So I can't see how, with the current arrangements that are made and the consent for operations, consent for any activity with patients, that's all much, much more robust than it was, as you say, back decades ago. So we learn lessons as an NHS and our country's healthcare system all of the time, and I believe that just wouldn't happen now.
Well, thank you. Thanks very much indeed for talking to us today. That's Sandra Curry. Sorry for the interruption on the line there. Sandra Curry, Chief Executive of Kidney Research UK. Just want to squeeze Jeff in before I hand over to Eddie. Jeff, calling from Carmarthen. You're a guitarist in a band, Jeff, so everything's...
We're very worried about a double whammy hitting us, which is the freedom of movement being ended. Because you could tell bringing in this new tax, £240 on every musician coming into the country. There's a really going to hit bands coming in from Europe and from America, anywhere. And it's going to hit us because we still don't know whether Germany, France will have the same tax, and whether that will be across Europe or whether each individual country will hit us individually. And that could run into large amounts of money for small bands, having to play, say, Berlin or go to Paris, on a small tour. It just makes touring almost non-cost effective. So we're facing that, having just going through this COVID thing.
And how are you coping with the work drying up for you?
Well, we sort of keep going because we've got our fingers in a number of different pies. So we're recording an album at the moment, so we can make downtime, do you know what I mean, and make it work. And there's royalties that come through PRS. I think PRS is doing some grants at the moment. I haven't applied for it, but I think you find if musicians are out there and you're a PRS member to apply for a grant. But yeah, we're very worried about the future of touring and losing freedom of movement. It's going to hit us very hard.
Okay, Jeff, I wish you well. Thank you very much indeed for taking the time to call us today, Jeff, in Carmarthen. Thanks very much for all of your calls. Coming up at 6 tonight here on LBC, it's Nigel Farage, but right now here's Eddie Mayer.
Thanks, Sheila. It's 4 o'clock. The coronavirus headlines. Boris Johnson promises track and trace by a week on Monday.
I have great confidence that by June the 1st, we will have a system that will enable us, or will help us very greatly to defeat this disease.
Inflation plummets. M&S says shopping may never be the same again. Rolls-Royce cuts a fifth of its workforce.
If I look across the aerospace sector, the general consensus is that it's going to take years for that sector to recover.
LBC Business News at 4:50. Universities and their students face a different future. Lectures move online, but fees remain the same.
Why should people fork out fees to not go to university? You may as well go and do a distance learning course and use that instead.
This hour, tell me, what's COVID-19 doing to your university education?
On your radio, on Global Player, and
Play LBC.
leading Britain's conversation. This is LBC.
From Global's newsroom, I'm Tim Humphrey. The Prime Minister says he's confident a coronavirus track and trace system will be in operation in England within a week and a half. Boris Johnson says that's one of the conditions needed before the lockdown could be eased further. Mr Johnson says 25,000 people will be employed as trackers to support the system.
They will be able to cope with 10,000 new cases a day. And that's very, very important because currently new cases are running at about 2,500. They'll be able to trace the contacts of those new cases and to stop the disease spreading.
Earlier, the Justice Secretary said that the app at the heart of the test, track and trace strategy won't be fully developed in England for several weeks. Robert Buckland says it's only part of the system and the recruitment of volunteers is the most important factor. At Prime Minister's questions, the Labour leader, Sir Keir Starmer, claimed there's been no effective tracing for 10 weeks.
The Deputy Chief Scientific Advisor said that we could draw particular lessons from Germany and South Korea, which have both had intensive testing and tracing.
Also, consider ending the NHS surcharge for people who migrate to Britain to work in the health and social care sectors. Boris Johnson said more than £100 million to drop the charge, which is an important contribution to the NHS. The Home Secretary has rejected suggestions of pointing the immigration system to adversely affect NHS and care workers. Introduced the immigration bill to Parliament this week. Critics also expressed concerns that essential workers praised during the coronavirus pandemic will be alienated by the plans. The government has confirmed there will be some new checks on goods moving between Britain and Northern Ireland after the Brexit transition period ends, but its new protocol insists no separate customs infrastructure will be built. Public Office Minister Michael Gove told MPs that these checks will ensure trade remains unfettered.
These electronic processes will be streamlined and simplified to the maximum extent. And as the European Commissioner's own negotiator, Michel Barnier, has spelled out, the protocol procedures must be as easy as possible and not too burdensome.
Chapman are investigating whether defendant Serge Boyd has broken lockdown rules for the third time. Reports on his Instagram account suggest he's had his In the city a short time ago, the FTSE 100 was up 31 points at 60.33. The pound buys $1.23 and €1.12. And the weather, most areas dry with clear spells tonight, some rain in the west with a low of 9 and a chance of thunderstorms in the southeast early tomorrow, then everywhere bright with a high of 24. From Global's newsroom, you're upstate.
This is LBC from Global, leading Britain's conversation with Eddie Mair.
Hello, lots happening as ever between now and 6 o'clock. Business news with Ben Kumar at 10 to 5. Lots to go through there. Mike Hughes will update us all on the COVID-19 latest. PMQs was lively again today. We've got a full report on that before 5. Also ahead, COVID-19 in Brazil. Plus, one of the stories Tim Humphrey was just telling us about, Brexit and trade and Northern Ireland. Tonight's Downing Street news briefing comes at 5 o'clock from Oliver Dowden, Culture, Media and Sports Secretary. We think he's making his first appearance at the news briefing. In any case, you'll hear it live and in full here on LBC. We've spent a lot of time in recent months talking about what the virus is doing to all sorts of areas of life. At care homes, at the NHS, to jobs, transport and so much more. And tonight I want to turn to something which gets talked about less, but which is affecting a lot of people's lives. Universities. Students pay thousands of pounds a year for their tuition, many of them getting into huge debt to get the benefits of university life and education. But university life has been turned upside down, just like every other aspect of life. Even before the virus struck, some students went through 3 periods of disruption to their tuition because of strike action by university staff. In February and March of 2018, November and December last year, and 14 more days of strikes in February and March of this year. And then came the virus. Lectures, if they happened at all, took place online. Graduation ceremonies cancelled. Cambridge has announced the entire academic year for 2020 to 21 will see no face-to-face lectures at all. Everything will be moved online. Some students and their parents might be wondering, is this worth it? University at home is a world away from actual university life. Students still have to pay for their rented accommodation, still have to pay their fees, still get into debt. So if you're at university or you're planning to go, tell me, what is the effect of the virus on you, your studies and your life? 0345 6060 973. Is it still worth it? What will happen to you in the next academic year? And if you're a parent who went through the agony of waving away your offspring to their new university life not so long ago, what's it like having them back home in these circumstances, conducting their university life from their childhood bedroom? And if you're planning to go to university for the first time this autumn, I wonder if you've any idea what awaits you. This thing you worked so hard to get all these years is suddenly not what you or anyone else expected. What are you going to do? 0345 6060 973. The Guardian reports today that British universities face a potential £760 million blow to their funding. This is a survey of students applying for undergraduate places, which found more than 20% said they were willing to delay starting their courses if universities weren't operating as normal because of the pandemic. And that would mean 120,000 fewer students when the academic year begins in the autumn. Universities, just like other businesses, they won't emerge from this in the same state as before. There's talk of some of them having to merge to stay afloat. With all that they do not just for education and the individuals who go to university, but for research, the British economy, for science, innovation and more. What happens to universities in this strange new world? 0345 60 60 973. Zamzam Ibrahim is President of the National Union of Students. Thanks very much for joining us. How are you?
Thank you. I'm very well, thank you very much. I guess as well as you can be during the pandemic.
Well, quite. What's happening to you?
So I'm working from home. I'm back up in the north, but now I guess running a campaign to help students get their reimbursements, the write-offs, or the ability to redo, and actually get them some clarity as to what they should expect from their institutions and essentially lobbying the government to put some support in and give some clarity to the sector at this difficult time.
Clarity. What's missing? How foggy is it?
I mean, if I'm honest with you, it's incredibly foggy right now. I mean, to think that thousands of students have been given offers and unconditional offers to universities, essentially signing up to like £45,000 of university debt, and not really be told what they should expect when they step into university. I mean, nobody would ever commit to that kind of debt, without having some clear clarity as to what they would be getting out at the end of it. So it is looking very hazy, very difficult for a lot of students, but also, I guess, the students who are going through it right now, who are currently in university, who have no idea what they're going to be going into, what the job market is going to be looking like, what their graduation is going to be looking like. A lot of students who have shown concern to us about losing the ability to obviously gain the skills that they would be gaining right now if universities were open, and how inadequate the online provisions are for their courses, especially students who come from like healthcare backgrounds, students who come from arts backgrounds, students who essentially require to access labs on campus and can't complete their courses without them.
So let's start there. For people who are maybe halfway through their degrees, what are their options at this point?
I mean, I think so. I mean, one of the things is that makes it difficult to work across the university sector as a whole is that universities are autonomous and therefore they work very, very differently. But actually, what we've worked with and most institutions have adopted is an no-judgment policy, which means that students should have genuinely the option. It is a difficult time right now, and students should have the option to make the decision themselves if they are in the best position to continue on their education and complete their course, or if they would like to defer their semester or their year, especially the students who are in first year or second year. Of course, this would be difficult for final year students who would be graduating this summer. But actually, we did a survey where we found over 20% of students that they don't even have access to be able to, they don't have access to online resources to be able to access anything online. And a further 33% said that they weren't able to gain a quality education from online resources. And so I think when we think about what universities look like from the comfort of our homes, I think we need to recognise that actually there are such a wide display of experiences for a lot of students. Many students don't have access to computers. Many students don't have access to internet. I mean, you probably know, and so many people know that how reliant we are right now on having Wi-Fi. I could barely do any of my work without having Wi-Fi. I remember I was on a phone call to Department of Education and I lost my internet and I had to step back in. And I think to recognise that students are being put under pressure to do their exams in those circumstances, I think it's quite ludicrous. So what will be given the option to be able to defer their year or do at a later stage where they feel comfortable or in a place to be able to do it.
Thanks for joining us, Zamzam Ibrahim, the President of the National Union of Students. Well, what about you? If you're already at university, what is life now? What does the future hold? And if you're planning to go this year, that's been your hope, dream and ambition, and you've worked for it and you've got a place, is it really worth it? Is it worth taking on the thousands of pounds of debt that Zamzam was talking about? And if you're a parent, what on earth are you going to do? 345 600973. Sarah's called in from Kendal. Hi Sarah, how are you?
Hi, I'm okay, thanks.
And what's your situation?
Well, I'm a student. I'm in
PGCE. But I'm in one of the categories where I'm classed as vulnerable because I had breast cancer last year. And so I have no idea what I'm going to do in September because I'm still extremely active and I just don't know.
You're going to have to stay away, aren't you?
Yes, but then that means that I can't carry on with my PGCE because obviously we can't teach from home. So, and part of the PGCE is you get hands-on experience in the classroom.
What are your options? Who have you spoken to about what you might be able to do?
I've spoken to a couple of universities and asked what I can do. I mean, there are some that do online courses, but again, if I did that part-time, it'd take me another 2 or 3 years. So, and I really don't want to be doing it that long because I've already been a student for the best part of 6 years, getting my GCSEs and my A-level equivalent to get into university. And with last year, I was actually supposed to graduate last year, and also with the cancer diagnosis, I had to defer a year. So I'm back round again, and now all this has kicked off, and it's just extremely stressful. It really is.
And you don't want to lose all the hard work you've done. You want to get to the end point.
Yeah, exactly. And not only that, I mean, obviously with having to defer and things, that's an extra student loan on top of one that, you know, already covered that for that year, and it's just like it's mounting up. The more we carry on, the more it's, you know, it's going to mount up, and it's frightening.
And what about money, Sarah? What's all this costing you over the years?
Well, I think it's about £8,000 in student loan.
Did you say 80?
80.
80,000. And the possibility at the end of it.
Yeah.
Yes, you're making me stressed thinking about it, Sarah.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I know. It's, you know, it's a well-worth decision that, you know, when obviously I do get into work and everything, it'll come out and I'll start paying it off and things like that. But it's still stressful to think that, you know, I could have bought a house. So it is crazy.
Do you regret doing it, Sarah? I mean,
you don't have to, you know, if everything had been normal, then there's no way I'd regret it because I've always wanted to go into teaching, and to have the experiences that I have had has been fantastic. I've made so many friends for life, but at the minute, I mean, my tutors are amazing. They really are. They've been so supportive throughout. But obviously with this, it's like I wish I didn't have had to have done this repeat year. But then again, I'd be still halfway through my PGCE and still in the same position. So it's crazy. It really is.
you've had a double whammy of hope that you get some clarity in the not too distant future, some of the fog that Zamzam Ibrahim and I were talking about. Thank you, Sarah. Jim from We've mostly lost our jobs. We're not eligible for universal credit. A lot of us are away from home. We've lost an entire semester of education with absolutely no reimbursement of tuition fees or offering of resitting the year. The library isn't even open. I think we should be given a grant and have a year's tuition fees forgiven. What about you? 0345 6060973 for devoting the hour to university education. Perhaps it's slightly forgotten, certainly not talked about as much as some of the other sectors affected by COVID-19. We're remedying that this hour. 84850 is our text, and you can tweet at LBC. 417 is Tim Humphrey with the LBC News.
The Prime Minister says England will have a good heating system to track coronavirus within a fortnight. Labour has again accused the government of not giving care homes the protection they needed from the virus. And 33 McDonald's drive-thrus in the UK are taking orders again. It's a reduced menu, and each car load is restricted to a £25 spend. And the weather, most areas dry with clear spells tonight, rain in the west and a low of 9.
LBC Travel, I'm Dave Goff. They're accusing Tottenham on Ferry Lane near Tottenham Hale Station. It's heavy in Hampton on Hampton Court Road, on the races at Church Street, and some time roadworks. In Chislehurst, it's very slow on the A222, Heavy Street in both directions, near Leavenbrook Road, that's also the part of it. 10 minutes between Clapson and Tottenham Hale, that's because of a points failure. TfL Rail, they're running a reduced service between Heathrow Terminal 5 and Hayes and Harlington because a number of trains are needing repairs. And on the Underground, the Waterloo and City lines stay suspended.
This is LBC.
I've used my ample time indoors to hunt down my odd selves. One down the sofa, one in the bread bin, and one in a serious relationship with my cat. But there are better ways to spend your time. That's why Money Supermarket is helping you find cheaper insurance, better interest rates, and easier ways to manage your bills. You can find many more small steps towards money care. Money Supermarket.
Call Eddie Mayer 0345 6060 973 LBC. Leading Britain's conversation. James O'Brien, Monday to Friday from 10 a.m.
If it hasn't happened already, I bet you a quid it happens by tea time. Someone will say, well, if supermarket workers have to risk their lives so they don't want to take them, so should those blinking teachers, which is the definition of arguing that two wrongs make a right. But since when did that stop the right wing?
LBC with Gulf.uk business support. Find out the current financial support available for your business.
This is LBC.
At Lloyds Bank, we know that money is a concern for a lot of people during this time.
You just put pressure on yourself all the time. You just want to do your absolute best. It's my fault.
Yeah, this is because I've not
done it.
I've not raised the right.
Whatever's playing on your mind at the moment, Lloyds Bank, in partnership with Mental Health UK, can offer you support and advice. Visit lloydsbank.com/mentalhealth.
People across the country living with health conditions are finding ways to keep their spirits up while keeping moving. Like Ian, who does exercises in the living room.
So I do a lot of short exercises, a minute or two. I have a bit of rest in between, maybe a cup of tea. Probably drink too many cups of tea in the morning, but it's almost like you've oiled all the joints and you stretch things out. Then you can do things.
For ideas on how you could get moving around the home, search We Are Undefeatable.
Hello? This is the most important piece of advice I'm going to give you in your life. Hello? What was that, Dad? Hello? Dad, I can't even hear you, man. You get me? I didn't get it. I meant... Hello? Don't speak plain English. I'm answering you back.
Enjoy great calling calls with Boss Revolution, the international calling app. Download the Boss Revolution app today and get £2 free call credit.
Eddie Mayer on LBC. Call 0345 6060 973.
What's happening at our universities during COVID-19? Rita in Woolwich, a student, she says, at a specialist university in London, says not all universities are the same. Some small providers are able to really support students through this, so I would say to students to shop around and think differently. These providers are registered and have high employability rates. Look around. Another text. My daughter is a second-year student at university. She's had zero input from lecturers. Deadlines are still required without having access to resources, many of which aren't available online. What's being offered for next year is basically open university, but for more money. She's come home, but we're still paying full rent on a house she's not living in, with a new rental agreement starting in July. We are accruing massive debt, paying for services we aren't getting, and a house is sitting empty. And Mark on Twitter says, Sarah, talking to Eddie just now, her life experiences will be worth its weight in gold to the teaching profession. Best of luck to her. Keep going, girl, says Mark. Dr. Joe Grady is the General Secretary of the University and College Union, the UCU, representing more than 120,000 academics, lecturers and administrators across the UK. Welcome, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine. And just to that point that the listener was making on the text, the person with the second-year student at university, still paying for everything, paying rent for a house she's not in, paying full whack for, as the listener put it, basically open university but for more money. I suspect there might be quite a few people in that position.
Yeah, I mean, we've been talking to the National Union of Students, and we share their concerns about students who are facing, extortionate rents for accommodation that they won't be in.
I think in terms of the teaching aspect of this, I think, first of all, I'd like to speak in defence of the Open University, who for decades have been providing distance learning, and then I think the idea that people are somehow disappointed with what they're getting right now from universities is completely different to what the Open University is.
Well, no, I suspect what the listener was saying was you might as well do an Open University course. It wasn't criticising Open University, but was saying that actual university costs more money.
Well, I think the issue here is, and let me kind of map it out for you. The provision of learning online or distance learning is a particular skill that people train for years in. What we've seen in the aftermath of COVID and the lockdown of universities is staff, having to adapt incredibly quickly under the huge pressure that we all are of homeschooling their own students, queuing for hours at the supermarket, to move things online. And much like, some of the comments you've had from students that they don't have equipment, that they might not have broadband, not all staff have those things either, and not all staff have been provided that equipment by their institution. Moreover than that, what's also happened in the aftermath of shutdown is some universities have moved very rapidly to cut jobs. So a lot of the provision that students get in terms of teaching, face-to-face teaching, quite often is actually delivered by people who are on fixed-term contracts, and universities move very quickly to just cut their hours. So I think for some students, literally the person who would have been teaching them has now had their hours removed and may no even longer work at that institution. And this is the real problem. One of the reasons UCU as a union has been asking the government to bail out the sector is because we need all hands on deck right now, not just to maintain teaching provision for students, but to write modules so that they can be adapted to be delivered online, like the Open University has been doing, in the kind of high quality that students expect. Also to really take care of our students from a welfare perspective. Some of them are incredibly anxious at this period in time.
Of course. And by the way, I do want to, of course, I do want to ask you about the effect of all of this on students, not least the survey that you put out today. What when we talked to Zamzam Ibrahim from the NUS a moment ago, she was expressing the view that so much is unclear. There's a lot of fog around this for students.
So anyone that is watching, I took the other two on again.
Something which is far short of the university experience they'd hoped for.
I think this is where UCU and the student union are concerned about education and students, because our union, UCU, and most of our members, are opposed to the fee income that we have in the UK. Most people don't go into teaching because they want the students that they're teaching to be paying those types of fees. And I think what we need in this period is for the government to properly underwrite the sector so that students are not having to make the decisions that you're talking about.
So the Chancellor should step in and help universities, in your view, in the way that he stepped in to help other aspects of life?
Pretty much. That's the linchpin of what we're saying, because at the moment, perhaps for listeners that aren't aware, the way in which universities get a lot of their funding is from fees. So if the government, if there was a movement to say that, that things are different in the lockdown period, that online learning means that there's an argument that students therefore should be paying less, if the government doesn't move in to underwrite that loss of income, it will produce rather real instability. More staff will lose their jobs. So the continuation of provision and teaching and caring for students will be almost impossible to maintain if there's any reduction in income from fees for universities. That's not an argument to keep fees, but that's just mapping out what will happen.
This survey, the results of which you've released today, suggesting that maybe 20% of students are ready to delay starting their courses if things aren't operating near normal. The effect of that, as you've indicated, on income for universities and then employment that universities can offer could be extremely dramatic.
Yeah, incredibly dramatic. What we have calculated, and it's a conservative estimate, is that the drop in student numbers, you're looking at a minimum of about 2.5 billion lost in fee and teaching grant income. But what that translates to the wider economy would be 6 million going and 32,000 jobs losses from the wider economy. Some areas of the country will feel this more than others. So London, a huge, really attractive city for international students, It's looking at a loss of, a minimum of 6,000 jobs. Huge impact on the wider economy that supports higher education.
Thanks very much for joining us, Dr. Joe Brady, General Secretary of the University and College Union, the UCU. Let's hear from Alan now in Brentwood. Hi, Alan. What's happening with you?
Yes, I'm a father of my daughter is a second-year Cambridge student, and I was really interested when I saw the report about Cambridge and going online, and that I think it's a whole story that just hasn't been told by the media the last few weeks. Just the anguish a lot of the kids have gone through.
Tell me about your daughter. Tell me about what your daughter's going through. Oh, I think we've lost the line to Alan, which is a shame because he was just saying that the story needs to be told, and at that very moment, it disappeared. Let's see if we can't get him back, because I want to hear from Alan about what he's going through. No, we'll do that in a second. Let me read some of these texts to you. This is Tommy, a student at the School of Communication Arts and Advertising School in South London. They've been amazing adapting to the crisis, immediately adapted the course to work online, found a platform that could replicate the school's physical studio, and they've given us time off whenever we need it. A shame all universities aren't supporting their students like this. We've got Alan back. Sorry, Alan, we lost you almost at the beginning. Tell me about your daughter's situation.
Yeah, so the week before the end of last term, she's at Trinity at Cambridge, and they were all sent home. And no one really knew. I think they were given a few days' notice, maybe 3 days, and they were sent home. And no one knew what was going to happen next. In fact, even now, they're not really sure what the situation is going to be like in October. They did receive a communication, I think a few days ago, maybe some students would be going back, but they don't really know exactly who, what, and under what circumstances. The thing that I mean, she worked so hard to, and like with all her friends, to get to where she has got to. She needs years and years of hard work to go to Cambridge and spend 3 years there, and the whole experience of Cambridge was what she's always wanted to do. She went to, she's had one great year, one great term, and the thought that she may not go back is devastating. That she may well decide to, if she can, skip a year, maybe that's her friends will do as well. I mean, it's being at university and spending her time at home doing work at home. She might as well, she may as well take the year off if she can.
You think the online option, it's not even an option, the online decision by Cambridge, you think it's something that she'd rather not take up?
Well, she's been doing it for the last 3 months, 2 or 3 months, and it's okay, but quite frankly, she may as well, the difference between the whole point, the whole experience of Cambridge and other universities as well, not just Cambridge, but there's lots of other, but it's just you cannot replicate that by working at home in your bedroom. And I don't think it's anyone's actual fault. I think the story true. That's my main gripe, I suppose, if I have one. She still pays student fees. Her college are not charging for accommodation, which is fantastic. We don't know what's going to happen next term, but the situation for her and her friends is terrible. I mean, it really is. Their life has been put on hold. Their dreams have been taken away, and it's a shame.
In the sense that this hasn't really been told, which is why we're devoting some time tonight to do it, and we'll return to it, because that will not go away. But as you say, maybe this is no one's fault, in the sense that we would like to attribute blame when things go wrong. But what's the way out of it? Your daughter can find her own way, of course, but universities need to exist and will want to exist and need to bring in money. People like your daughter will want to go to university and learn. But this virus has changed all of that in the short term. How would you map the way through this?
Well, I mean, I've looked at other universities around the world. I mean, even Sweden, which has people think is a much more less of a lockdown situation. I understand the universities there have also gone online for many of their courses. Do you know what? I just think there's something really strange about, these kids are between the ages of 18 and 21, 22. Most of them are incredibly fit. The chances of them catching COVID-19 and falling ill are really small. Although it's not impossible. I know that. But they're in a bubble all on their own. And it's something that just doesn't feel right.
You think maybe get them back in the way that primary school pupils in some parts of England do?
Yes. Okay. And I know that's not necessarily the most politically correct thing to say, but yeah, I do. I think there's something, it just doesn't feel right to take these kids away from, what is actually a very, very close, almost family situation where they all live together on top of each other and take them away to their homes. It's ridiculous in many ways, I think.
Alan, I'm glad you were able to frustrated feeling the story wasn't being told. Guy in London, if you have sympathy for Alan, what about Guy? We have triplets at university in first year. All at home, very frustrated at the support and lack of online teaching at the moment. If lectures are only online from September, they may decide to leave their courses. Very disappointing. We appreciate the seriousness of COVID, but not managed well by 3 top universities. We'll talk more about this. Also ahead, the LBC Business News. Mike will update us on coronavirus around the world and Prime Minister's questions. Lots of talk of testing today. We'll delve more deeply before 5 o'clock. Now, the headlines, 4:34, Tim Humphrey.
Boris Johnson has promised the UK will have a world-beating system in place to test and trace people who may have been exposed to coronavirus. The Prime Minister says the system will be up and running by June the 1st, when some schools are due to reopen, and he thought the app, which is part of the strategy, won't be available for some weeks. The Justice Secretary says the government had chosen to protect the NHS ahead of care homes at the start of the COVID-19 outbreak. Robert Buckland says it was absolutely essential. The aircraft engine maker Rolls-Royce has become the latest company to announce job cuts as a result of the coronavirus pandemic. The firm, based in Derby, plans to scrap 9,000 jobs as it adapts to a fall in demand. And the weather, most areas dry with clear spells tonight, rain in the west and a low of 9.
Nick Ferrari at breakfast. Weekday mornings from 7.
Home Secretary Priti Patel, we heard a lot from you earlier this week as regards your immigration bill. Has the world not changed now?
No, that's not the case at all. This is what we said we would deliver for the British public.
But the world's changed, Home Secretary.
Well, the world has changed. However, what hasn't changed is our determination to open our country up.
Shouldn't someone's salary be a guide to their value to society?
Well, it's not about a salary guide at all. We've always said this is about skills.
Nick Ferrari at breakfast.
With Xero. Get your business digital ready with Xero accounting software.
LBC.
And now for us an important announcement from HealthSpan. Not all supplements are created equal. Well, no, they're not. You see, we think it's important to take care of your health every day. Our multivitamins contain just the right levels of vitamin C and D to help support your immune system and are specially tailored for different life stages. And we deliver them direct to your door because that's the HealthSpan way. Well, there you go. That didn't take long, did it? We're HealthSpan. That's healthspan.co.uk. Vitamins and supplements direct to your door.
If it's essential that you travel by train this May, here's some important news from us at Network Rail. There are engineering works planned for the late May bank holiday weekend. Some services may change, and some will not be running. If you really must travel, please plan ahead by checking nationalrail.co.uk.
This is an important update from the government about coronavirus. We all need to stay alert so we can control the virus and reduce the risk of infection. Staying alert means you must stay at home as much as possible. Work from home if you can. Limit contact with others. Keep your distance if you go out. And wash your hands regularly. Do not leave home if you or anyone in your household has symptoms. Stay alert. Control the virus. Save lives.
Pets in a Pickle have your pets covered with pet insurance policies as unique as they are. Visit petsinApickle.co.uk.
At Santander, we want to help you keep your money safe from fraud, as there are many scams out there trying to take advantage of the current situation. Always check that any contact you receive by phone, email or text is genuine. And don't be rushed into taking action. We will never ask you to move your money to keep it safe. And you should never reveal your PIN or passcodes to anyone. Visit santander.co.uk for more information on how to spot fraud and scams, so that we can help to protect you and your finances. Santander.
This is the Eddie Mayer Show on LBC. Text 84850.
Cambridge University has announced that all its courses for the next academic year from the autumn will be online. And since 4 o'clock, it's been very interesting hearing from listeners. We've had some students saying they find their universities very supportive and helpful. Another text saying, look, shop around, look around, there is help out there. There are others, though, not getting so much help. I'm currently studying French, says Chloe, in my first year at university. Like many students, I felt completely let down by my uni, particularly as the past academic year has been plagued with strikes before the pandemic. I still don't know if I need to arrange accommodation for next year because my university hasn't confirmed whether classes will be held on campus next year. This email, my daughter is in her second year of her medical degree. She had to pay the full rent for this term while she's at home in London and not living in rented accommodation in Nottingham. She's already secured new accommodation for September, and again I've paid the deposit. I'm not sure where we stand concerning this. If the university doesn't open in September, she'll still be expected to pay full rent again for the autumn term. She's had no support from tutors during this term and has to do exams online. She and her friends have been affected socially, financially and mentally. It's very difficult to study within the home environment. 0345 6060 973. Let's turn to Mike Hughes, who's got the very latest on coronavirus. Mike?
Eddie, let's stick with the theme of education for the time being. The row in England around schools continues. For a few weeks now, we've heard teachers' unions raising a number of questions about the government's timetable of June the 1st to reopen some schools. This is largely over fears around staff and student safety, including the struggle to get children to social distance and the time in which schools have to prepare. But now councils themselves are starting to raise concerns. Solihull Council in the West Midlands is one of the first Conservative-led local authorities in England to raise issue with the government's plan. Its leader, Ian Courts, accepting today that some schools will reopen, but only if they're properly equipped to reopen, and each school will reopen on a case-by-case basis. Now, the government has faced calls to only start to reopen schools when it's got its track and trace system in place and properly functioning. Boris Johnson committing to the deadline of June 1st in Prime Minister's questions today, but that's only to get it up and running. People will want to see that the creases in the system have been ironed out first. Now, the Home Secretary, Priti Patel, was exclusively on with Nick Ferrari at breakfast this morning and said, and was questioned whether she would be happy to send her children back to primary school on June 1st. This is what Ms Patel said to Nick this morning.
I would be, and I think actually what's really important, I have working with the police as well, day in, day out. I'm very worried about a number of things. I mean, children's education is absolutely vital, and you have to remember, Nick, from my sort of spectrum where I work with government, I also see what happens to vulnerable children and children who basically suffer a great deal of educational disadvantage. We're working right now, and rightly so, with the I think, you know, the Department of Education as well, working night and day really to look at how we can put a package of measures together to get schools open for the 1st of June.
Now, in the interview, the Home Secretary was also pressed on if the scientific advice on care should be published, and she went on to point in the direction of SAGE, saying that it's up to them to make that decision, and was also pressed on whether she agreed with Catholic colleague Therese Christie, who seemed to suggest that science had been wrong in the past, but Ms Patel really just went on to pay tribute to those working within SAGE. Now, in aviation, it's clearly having a torrid time. There are big questions about from staff and operators on the effects the global shutdown is having on the industry, but the head of the pilots union today has accused airlines of exaggerating the effects of the pandemic on the industry just to make job cuts. Now, BA, Ryanair, Virgin Atlantic, all among the operators who've already announced that they will be shedding jobs. BA in the last 2 hours alone announcing it's cutting 1,000 jobs in South Wales. 12,000 staff could go at the airline in total. But Brian Strutton, General Secretary of BALPA, has been telling MPs in evidence today that carriers are looking to take advantage of the crisis. There clearly is an ongoing impact in the industry. Rolls-Royce, the aircraft engine estimating the amount of time it's going to take for the industry to get back on a sure footing. 5 to 6 years is what's been suggested by some airlines, but the accusations today that airlines are being opportunistic. And lastly, it is a glorious day for many people today. No doubt lots of people wishing that they would be in a beer business. Of course, pubs remain closed. And I do believe that things will be very different. And it is today trying to reopen by July. The trade group UK Hospitality has put forward proposals today alongside other industry leaders to set out a framework for implementing social distancing in pubs and bars. So the recommendations could be that customers could be stopped from drinking at the bar, people could be moved along once they've been served, and customers could be discouraged from loitering by the bar and also returning empty glasses. All this really designed to help keep customers and staff safe. Now, the proposals have been shared with the governments in England, Scotland and Wales. We await to see what the response is, but clearly, Eddie, there are quite a few challenges in overcoming this to try and keep people socially distant in an environment really designed to keep people socialising.
Mike, thanks so much. Mike Hughes with the coronavirus latest. Stand by for the LBC Business News with Ben Kumar. And of course, at 5 o'clock, it's the Downing Street briefing. Tonight with Oliver Dowden, Secretary of State for Culture, Media and Sport, making his first appearance at this event. Also appearing will be our very own Ben Kentish, who's got a question tonight. Ben, Oliver Dowden, obviously, he's technically in charge of broadcasting, so I'm sure he's going to do a fantastic job. What are the big questions that are going to be facing him, including from yourself?
Lots about schools today, I think, Eddie. There's growing concern amongst teachers, unions, parents and local authorities about the prospect of schools returning in what is now just over 10 days' time. Government still lots of questions to answer about guaranteeing it is safe for those schools to resume, whether they will publish the sites on it and how exactly they are going to respond if, as we now know is likely to be the case, some councils simply say to their schools, ignore the government advice, it's not safe, do not open. I expect that will come up. Care homes is inevitably going to come up again because, of course, it is the one of the major problems we still face in terms of the transmission of the virus. I think those two things likely to be really central today.
How's your hair?
It's growing out. It's looking a bit better now. There's the bald patch is starting to start. So I'm going to make sure on camera today I don't turn to my right. A bit of a flash of course.
Look forward to Ben Kentish with us and Oliver Dowden going to do a job and confident. 5 o'clock now. It's 4:45. University says this text. I'm worried about moving home as my nan and stepfather are both high risk. 2 of my housemates are essential workers, so my uni house is at a higher risk. I contacted a letting agency who just brushed me off. More about universities during the era of COVID-19 after the headlines now from Tim Hunter.
The Prime Minister says a coronavirus system will be up and running in England by June the 1st. The Justice Secretary says the app at the heart of it may not be ready for some weeks. Boris Johnson has also rejected calls to scrap the NHS immigration service for health and care workers from abroad. Cambridge University is moving all lectures online for the next academic year. The first of Tuesday. Spells tonight, Radio West, and low of 9.
Dave Goff in High Wycombe on the A404 and at the Handy Cross roundabout for the M40, so the lane is closed. It's heavy in Hampton on Hampton Road in that direction of Church Street because of the roadworks. The river's in Tottenham on Ferry Lane in both directions of the roadworks close to Tottenham Hale Station. On the trains, TfL rail now running a reduced service between Heathrow Town and Five and Hayes and Harlington. That's because a number of trains are needing repairs. If you need to take the tube, the Waterloo and City lines stay suspended and some stations are still closed.
This is LBC.
At Lloyds Bank, we know that money is a concern for a lot of people during this time.
I'm really worried about business. I'm worried about you. I think that's changing me. I'm worried that somewhere along the line you might not love me anymore.
Oh, that's not true. Whatever's playing on your mind at the moment, Lloyds Bank, in partnership with Mental Health UK, can offer you support and advice. Visit lloydsbank.com/mentalhealth.
Call Eddie Mayer 0345 6060 973 LBC.
And now follows an important announcement from HealthSpan. Not all supplements are created equal. Well, no, they're not. You see, we think it's important to take care of your health every day. Our multivitamins contain just healthspan.co.uk. Vitamins and supplements direct to your door.
If you received advice to transfer your pension into a German property investment, you may be a victim of a pension scam. If you transferred out of your final salary pension or into a SIP, Money Redress are here to help. Just text yes to 82344. You don't need to use a claims management company to make your complaint. You can refer it to the Financial Ombudsman Service or the Financial Services Compensation Scheme for free. However, Money Redress are one of the UK's leading claims specialists, claiming over £47 million from pensions and investments. With a 5-star Trustpilot rating, our largest successful claim is over £146,000. Get your claim started today. Text 344.
At HMRC, we're working hard to fight tech scams during the coronavirus pandemic. Here's how you can also protect yourself. Be alert. Think before collecting user information or money. Be calm. It's okay to refuse requests. If you feel rushed, it could be a scam. Be secure. Tell HMRC and your bank if you think you've been victim. Remember, if it doesn't feel right, it probably isn't. For more information, search scams on gov.uk.
Tweet at
On the subject of university education, I'm an university student. I'm Alan, the father of the Cambridge student. He expressed exactly what students are feeling. No guidance from government at all. Rather event and date. Why the university just teaching? And now they say we're still getting quality teaching should be charged full fees. Frustrating and upsetting. That's from Ben. It's a different Ben. Ben of 7 Investment Management with our business news, good news, and Phil's voice.
Announcing CEO announcing 9,000 jobs to join the engine manufacturing company. 6,000 of those, or up to 6,000, could be in the UK, in Derby, in the manufacturing plant. Part of this is just because demand is going to fall. You know, when Airbus and Boeing are saying we're not going to make any planes, when the airlines are saying we're not going to be buying planes, there's very little demand for high-tech aircraft engines. So it is to be expected. There's obviously been a few bits of outcry from some of the unions saying this is too much, they're not, they're taking advantage of the situation. We'll see how it goes. Practically unlikely to be the large manufacturer to announce it.
Marxist of the British government selling negative yielding bonds. How does that work?
Yeah, so basically it means that the British government is now being paid to borrow. So it's issued a 3-year bond, which you can think of as like a 3-year mortgage, at minus 0.003%. Now, that's not a massive amount the British government's being paid to borrow, but if you imagine you had a mortgage and the bank was paying you to take that mortgage from them, that's the situation the UK government's now in. It's sort of assuaged a few fears that people were going to worry about the debt pile building up. They had, I think, they sold about £4 billion worth of these bonds, and they had about £8 billion worth of orders. So people are queuing up to give the government money in order to lend to it. It's kind of baffling, but it is a good sign for the government's borrowing power.
LBC Business Update.
With Tide Smart Business Current Accounts. Register your company and open an account today.
Oliver Dowden, the Secretary of State for Culture, Media and Sport, is in charge of the Downing Street briefing tonight. That starts in just a few minutes. There's a word, I don't know whether this is official, that he may have something to say about sporting fixtures. We'll hear it live and in full here on LBC. And as you heard, our own Ben Kentish has a question. Hear Ben asking that at some time in the course of the next hour. How is university life at a time of COVID-19? Mixed reports from listeners so far. Scarlett is in Canterbury. How are you, Scarlett?
Hi there, I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
I'm well, thanks for your patience. How's university life?
So I'm at the School of Communication Arts in Brixton, which I honestly, it couldn't have been any better. We've had so much tutor support. We've had mental health support. I think, I mean, I couldn't be more positive about it. It took a real adjustment period from going to being at school and obviously being around people, but now we're really getting into the flow of it. And I think it could be the future of how teaching's done.
That's very interesting. Why do you think you're having such a positive experience? I was struck by Ben's text a moment ago saying, among other things, look, the experience we're paying for is about so much more than simply the lectures, the lessons. And even if they go online, you're still not getting the full university experience. How do you feel?
Yeah, I mean, I can see his point, but I think it's a time for being positive, and it's a perfect time for innovation and creativity. And, okay, we can't go to the pub. There's nothing we can do about that. So how do we make pubs online? Or how do we, organise social events which don't have to be in person? Or, you know what I mean? It's a situation to be creative in. And, our Dean, Mark Lewis, created or helped create Walkabout, which is an online kind of software which is our office. So now we can go to each other's offices online, so we still have that social interaction. We can still talk to tutors. It's like we're in a studio.
And what about online drinking? What about the online version of the pub? Have you cracked that yet?
I think we might be onto it. I think we might. I think a few more trial periods, but we're definitely doing well with the quizzes and online bingo. So I mean, we'll get even more creative with it, I'm sure. But as I say, it couldn't have been a more positive experience considering the situation that we're in.
Good to hear, Scarlett. Thank you. 0345 606 0973. Christopher is in Upper Norwood. How are things with you, Christopher?
Hello, hi, yes. So I go to school with Scarlett at the School of Communication Arts in advertising as well. And we couldn't really agree more. Our Dean, Mark Lewis, has set up quite an amazing thing, setting up digital offices so we can actually have a university experience online.
Now, this Mark Lewis guy, he's been name-checked twice in the last 2 minutes. He sounds like some kind of hero. He's not with you, is he?
No, but he's an absolute genius, because he managed to get everything in place just before the lockdown actually happened. So we've actually been able to excel under lockdown, which is not many other courses could actually say that.
Is it easier for you on this kind of course? Obviously, other courses might be more difficult.
I thought it's more difficult for us because it's quite a creative course. And being that a lot of feedback that you might have gotten from one-to-one with certain mentors and teachers that you would have got in person, you kind of lose it online, but we've been able to try and keep that. This is something that other schools and institutes could actually learn from, to be honest.
And what about online bingo? Have you played that, Christopher?
Oh, you know what? We have attempted to try that, but we've been really quite busy with our work days, so...
Wow. Get you and a couple of dedicated students there. And Mark Lewis is clearly the guy other universities need to turn to for advice. Artemis is in Devon. Hi, Artemis, how are you?
Hi, Eddie, how are you?
I'm good.
Fine, thank you.
You're a student doing an NHS course. How's it going?
I am indeed, yeah. I mean, it's actually been really quite good. I'll echo what the previous callers have said. In fact, our students, lecturers have been so supportive. If anything, it's been so hard for them because many of them have been, so my course is occupational therapy. Many of them have been occupational therapists for over 30 years. And, they managed to use Word and PowerPoint and that's it. But they've had to learn so many different ways of doing things. They have made themselves available
door care has been fantastic. They're doing interactive teaching. What I wanted to add is that moving forward, I don't know how this would work with a lot of healthcare degrees, because we're right at the end of ours. I need to think how they're going to be able to do the next couple of years, because, you know, we have to do a certain amount of practical sessions, obviously, but there is a lot of theory and there is a lot of evidence, you know, that we have to learn as well. And most of that is normally done to be on campus, and we have to attend those courses. So, you know, if people are going to be, it's going to, in one way, it'll be more accessible because people won't have to necessarily move down to university, but they will have to come down at some point because they'll need to do placements.
Artemis, I'm glad that you too are having a positive experience, and it seems Mark Lewis had nothing to do with yours. It's such a mixed bag. Some people feeling utterly abandoned by the universities, and others, as you heard, can't speak highly enough. Eddie, so glad you're bringing attention to this. My son is due to start this September, but I want him to defer. Living at home with the prospect of no tutorials and patchy online lectures is not the university experience he expected for the money. Rest assured, we're going to come back to this because it's not going away, and as the new academic year looms, maybe things will become clearer. Do keep in touch with us and let us know how things are. Stand by for the Downing Street News Briefing. Here's the Steve Allen soundbite of the night.
Julie Andrews says she has a liking for PG tips.
Okay, stream is ending now. Sorry, the mic hadn't been on because I've got the door, all the internal doors in the house open, all the windows open, the back door is open. I've got two chairs stopping doors from closing, and I've got 3 fans on in this room. It is hot. So, yeah, and I haven't had the mic on because, one, I've not really been talking that much. If there was someone here, like when Nobi was here earlier, then I would have had the mic on and I would have been trying to talk. But otherwise, there's no point, you know, hearing me talk vaguely over this. So, ciao, ciao.